Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you've seen any of the videos of the Traxxas X-Maxx here on the channel, you'll know this thing needs a new body. That original X-Maxx body has taken a beating, and well, I had some ideas of paint schemes for different bodies. I really liked the Proline TRX Ram body, but with that new power system in it and the size and weight of the truck, the abuse that it takes, those Lexan bodies just don't hold up. So that's why you see this Proline Brute body here. These are the quote-unquote indestructible bodies. They're made out of a thicker plastic. It feels sort of like ABS or PVC. Not quite sure, but they are definitely durable, flexible, and strong. The unfortunate part is they're just plain white. And sure, I guess I probably could scuff this up a bit and actually lay a paint job on the outside of this body, but I have a feeling that that paint will crack up and chip up and get scratched up way too easily. So what's gonna be the next best thing? Because I'm not just throwing a white body on that X-Maxx. I have a whole lot of vinyl on hand. I have a little experience with wraps and doing decals in the past and stuff like that. I won't be doing a typical wrap on this body because there's some pretty interesting curves here that I'm truthfully just not skilled enough to do a complete wrap on this thing. But playing around with a couple designs and thoughts on how I would do a design or a wrap on this truck, I came up with some ideas that should make things pretty easy. We're gonna piece it together here and it should come out looking pretty cool if everything works like I want. Basically, we're gonna go with a design kind of somewhere in the mix between what you see in a lot of the Hoonigan builds with those geometric kind of random scattered patterns. Also similar to like I painted that Colorado body for my Arma Notorious. What I'm hoping for is using smaller scraps and strips of vinyl. It'll be easier to work those smaller strips around curves and I can place them in better positions where I won't have any wrinkles, I won't have to fight with the vinyl, and we still should be able to come up with a pretty cool design. To start off with some of those designs, I have some matte black, some gloss black, and some matte charcoal gray vinyl that I'm really just gonna start cutting a bunch of little random shapes and slapping on the body. Other than it just being time consuming, this was actually the fun part, just taking little scraps of vinyl and just slapping them on there randomly. Gets a pretty cool little pattern. Bunch of geometric shapes, kind of looks camo-ish in a way, but I just layered on black and gray until I got something I was pretty happy with. After that was the little more intricate part. I just cut a couple stripes, lightning bolts, different things like that out of purple. You guys know I'm a big fan of purple. I slapped the purple over some gloss black vinyl and then cut out the gloss black vinyl to give me an outline around it. And then I could lay that on the truck as well. The only thing I didn't cut by hand was these little detail pieces that I did in blue. I used my vinyl plotter for that, but I ended up pulling those off. I just didn't like the way the blue looked next to the purple. Besides that, we can go ahead and put on the supply decals. Stuff like the windows and the grill lights, as well as door handles, and there's a couple of pretty cool little Proline decals in here that I'm gonna slap on over the body. For a couple hours worth of work, this came out pretty sweet. Just like that, we were able to create a pretty cool custom wrap for the Traxxas X-Maxx. There's not a lot of options when it comes to tough bodies for this truck. This is one of the main ones you'll see out there. And this was an easy way to make it look a little different from the rest so I don't have the same truck as everybody else out there. I had a lot of this vinyl on hand already, so I didn't spend much money on this. But if you wanted to do something like this yourself, you could honestly get enough vinyl to do all of this. 4 separate colors here for probably about 30 or 40 bucks off of Amazon. Honestly, that's cheaper than buying spray cans of paint to paint a Lexan body. Those things can run pretty high. So definitely let me know down in the comments below what you think about my little design here. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're ready to see the X-Maxx out in the dirt and getting dirty with this new body on. Seeing what kind of trouble we can get into. And as always, thanks again for watching. Peace.